This portion of the program is brought to you by SunPath Products, the choice of champions for over 30 years.
The SunPath student. SunPath quality. Skyhook equipped. Less than $2,400. See your SunPath dealer for more information or go to sunpath.com.
Hello and thank you for tuning in to Skydive TV for the broadcast of the 2017 USPA National Parachuting Championships right here at Rayford, North Carolina. Well, the competition is off to not a very good start due to the Hurricane Irma, which has devastated Florida and is moving up north right towards us. It's bringing a lot of clouds, it's bringing a lot of rain and a lot of wind. However, hopefully this afternoon the competition will get off and we can bring all the action right to you. It's been a few months since our broadcast from the APF National Championships in Australia, but now we have back-to-back the USPA Parachuting Championships, which is classic accuracy, canopy formation and canopy piloting, and then we go straight to Paris, California, where we're going to bring all the free fall formation, skydiving, vertical formation, mixed formation, and all the free fall disciplines right to you. So we have a lot of action going on starting right now, right here with the Parachuting Championships in North Carolina. As you can see right behind me, a lot of the competitors are still registering for this event and hopefully we have a very good turnout. 2017 is an on year, which means that the people who are competing right here at these nationals will qualify for the USA team. So stay tuned guys, we have a lot of action, a lot of good stuff coming right to you. My name is Sammy Vasiliev and you are watching Skydive TV. Stay tuned. The competitor briefing is about to begin. We are going to show you all that in just a second, just to see what's going to be happening right before this meet and whether or not we are going to be skydiving today. The clouds, the wind, the rain are here and they're here to stay, it looks like, so we're going to see what happens in just a moment.
Thank you for having us. You know, Tim, it's wonderful to be back here. And it's my honor to be your chief judge.
Just give you a little bit of idea of what that is. Get my knees out. The week was fantastic. And I really figured out how to do it.
And the weather has cleared. We are about to begin with round one in the accuracy event. Right next to me we have the what's so-called the wind dummies. Joe, you're gonna be a wind dummy.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot here.
Yeah?
We're gonna see the clouds have cleared up. The winds look a lot lighter than they were this morning. The uppers were at 50 miles per hour, 2,000 feet. Now they're down to, they're calling for about 7 to 10, so it's looking pretty good.
It's pretty good. So what do you think?
We're going to throw the WDI and then after we figure out where it lands, and we'll get out in the upwind side of it, and we're hoping to show people a little bit about the conditions so that they'll have a better jump on their competition.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Paragear, serving skydivers and the world since 1960.
And here we go, the engines are starting for the wind dummies. They're about to go up and show the competitors what the wind conditions are doing. Let's take a look and see who the competitors are in the accuracy event in the 2017 USPA National Parachuting Championships. Everybody's ready, everybody's excited. The competition is about to begin. Here is the first one coming down. You ready for this one?
Sure.
Yeah? Good luck on round one, okay?
Yeah. Our team is numero uno. You know what
No, no, that's right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Okay, Sammy.
All right, guys. Rick? Yes, sir. Good luck.
Feels good and lucky.
I think it's 001, but I try to do the best. I have been training for a year. My last jump was in Skydive Chicago last year.
This portion of the program is brought to you by NZ Aerosports, the creators of Icarus and Daedalus canopies proudly made in New Zealand.
Not too bad.
Got the jitters off?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep. You know
Yeah,
that
I was hoping for a penny there. I missed just to the right side, so I knew it was just outside, but I'll take it. Good enough.
there is always round two, right?
Yeah.
All right, Rick. Well, round one in accuracy is complete. Let's take a look at the current standings after round one.
With Hurricane Irma going through, we're now in a fabulous position, and I think we're all ready to celebrate. We can choose a U.S. team if not another jump is made. But the weather is looking good, and I know that the meet director is going to keep going. He originally was talking for 2 rounds today, and I would bet we might get 3.
This meet is a selection meet for all events. All the accuracy competitors who will be going to Bulgaria next year will be selected right here. All the canopy formation competitors that are competing right here, they will be selected for the World Championships held in Australia next year. And the canopy pilots are going to Dubai and Poland in 2018. Please follow us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and on all the outlets that Skydive TV is broadcasting this meet for the most up-to-date and most accurate information about the 2017 USPA National Parachuting Championships. Stay tuned.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Fisher Space Pen, American dependability.
Here we have Randy Connell, who is the Director of Competition at USPA, and you are also the Controller for United States Parachute Association for the 2017 event.
That's correct.
Yeah, tell us what's happening.
Well, we have accuracy landing going on now. Tomorrow we'll start jumping canopy formation, and then on Friday we'll move into canopy piloting. So we have all the parachuting events at one location.
Very interesting conversation we had earlier about canopy formation. How many competitors do we have this year?
Well, the numbers are going up because we decide, with the storm and everything and communications issues, we decided to hold registration open until the end of round 1. But at the moment, we only have one team registered for four-way sequential, 2 teams for four-way rotations, and I believe we're up to 4 teams for two-way sequential. We may have more on that since I last checked.
That's very good. It was so the numbers have changed since earlier this morning.
Yes, yes. Still not as strong as we want to see the canopy formation discipline, but better than it was this morning. Yes, thank God.
Yeah. What do you think we can do to increase participation in the canopy formation discipline?
The discipline itself, the crew dogs that are out there slamming nylon have got to decide they want to compete. There's beyond that, if they've got ideas to hear about how we want to grow that discipline, I'm open to any and all suggestions. This year we have the Pro-Am event running, which is designed that you take somebody who's won a medal or held a world record, and you put them with a crew pup, and they go do two-way, and we'll see how that event comes out. But it's kind of on a short leash with the competition committee, so we'll see how it comes out.
If the event doesn't turn out as large as we want it to be, is there a possibility that crews on the way out?
Unfortunately, that is a possibility, Sammy. It's not one I'm looking forward to, honestly. As somebody who did crew when he was younger, it actually kind of breaks my heart. But we have to have a certain participation level in order for championships in that discipline to be viable for a host. And it's either that or the guys are paying thousands of dollars in registration, which means nobody will show up either. So we've got to find the balance. And in the end, the community and the discipline has to step to the plate.
And here we are on round 2. Jumpers are on jump run and they are about to exit the aircraft, competing for the gold in round 2. The winds have picked up just a little bit and they also have shifted directions. So it's going to be a little bit more challenging in round 1. Let's see how they do in round 2.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Skydive Ferocity, the most exotic drop zone in Las Vegas.
Here we are with Kirk Werner, the host of the Nationals 2017. Kirk, yes. Thank you for hosting the event. Tell us how things are going so far.
So far it's going good. We have one round done, so we have an official meet for accuracy. It looks like our weather is going to be really good tomorrow and hold out for the rest of the day. So we'll probably get 3 rounds in today and then finish it up tomorrow.
There we go. What's new at Skydive Paraclete's XP?
Well, we built a new building. That's the new thing, that's the biggest thing, I guess. And kind of put everything together, made everything kind of inclusive, and we're really happy with it.
It's a beautiful hangar. I love the floor you guys put in there.
Thank you.
How long did it take you to build it?
It took us about 4 months, I think, total.
4 months total. Excellent. Well, here we go. The competitors are coming in. Let's take a look. This was the gentleman who actually hit the very first 0 on the very first round, and he didn't do it again. He did a 1 centimeter. Very nice. What started as a cloudy, rainy, and a very windy day this morning with almost zero chances for competition turned out to be absolutely fantastic, beautiful day with 3 rounds of accuracy complete. And let's take a look at the standings after round 3. The competition continues tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, bright and early. Hopefully, the weather holds up and it is as beautiful as it is going into round 4 into the accuracy event. Well, the sun is going down right here in Rayford. It is a beautiful, beautiful sunset on what it turned out to be an absolutely gorgeous competition, day number 1 of the 2017 USPA National Parachuting Championships. This is it for today. My name is Sammy Vasiliev and you are watching Skydive TV. Good morning, beautiful day right here at the 2017 USPA National Parachuting Championships. This is the auto landing from the dummy load for round 4 in the accuracy competition this morning. Absolutely gorgeous day, not a single wolf, not a cloud, no rain. So it's going to be a fantastic competition. The accuracy competitors are already on the tuffet watching the dummies land so they can examine the wings and get themselves ready for round 4.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Paragear. Get all of your skydiving gear at Paragear.
And this competition has gotten off the ground this morning. Absolutely perfect accuracy conditions for the competitors. Let's see how they do in round number 4. Round 8, the individual accuracy event. The leader is Jimmy Hayhurst, followed by Jimmy Drummond and Richard Coons, of course. Cheryl Sturzy in 4th place. That is Skydive Rick's team, and they're going into their individual competition, continuing into round 9 and 10. Stay tuned. We're going to bring you all that action shortly. Round 9 in the accuracy event here is complete, and we do have some very interesting and very close results. In the number 1, Jimmy Hayhurst with 15 centimeters. Tied for the second spot is Richard Coons and Cheryl Stearns with 16, and number 3 is Jimmy Drummond. We'll see how they do it in round 10, which is the deciding round, as you all know. However, the weather conditions are beginning to get a little bit not very favorable for accuracy competition, so the competitors are trying to convince the meet director to hold off for the 10th round until tomorrow morning. We'll know that if that will happen or not a little bit later on. But things are getting interesting, things are getting real hot. Stay tuned. My name is Sammy Vasiliev, and you are watching Skydive TV. Round 10 of the accuracy competition will take place today. The meet director decided that the weather conditions are appropriate, and they are taking off very shortly. They're going to load up this Twin Otter, and we'll find out who the 2017 USPA National Accuracy Champion will be. The competition is very close. Everything is within 1 centimeter, so it's anybody's game at this moment. As you all know, accuracy is quite challenging, and the last round decides the championship title. So stay tuned. Shortly we'll bring you everything.
This portion of the program is brought to you by NZ Aerosports, the creators of Icarus and Daedalus canopies proudly made in New Zealand.
This is it, guys. Round 10 in the accuracy event. The competitors are loading this aircraft, and momentarily here we will know who the next national champion for the 2017 accuracy will be. Jimmy, last round of the competition so far, you are in the lead. Everything is within 1 centimeter.
Yep.
Are you ready for this?
Oh yeah. I mean, actually the conditions are really brutal right now. They're the worst possible conditions coming over the trees at 5 meters. And we normally don't jump in these conditions, so it's kind of a crapshoot, honestly. But on the plus side, I get to jump with my friend Rick Coons, who's right behind me.
That's right. He's 1 centimeter. Actually, Rick, you're tied for second place with Cheryl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But,
Cheryl.
Yeah. So it's a dogfight.
Yeah. If you had to be tied with somebody, that's a good one to be tied
exactly,
with.
Yeah.
Cheryl.
Absolutely. Well, good luck. We'll be watching you.
Okay. Thanks.
All right.
Cheers.
Tied for second with your teammate. It's gonna be a battle to the ground. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah, I am.
Tough conditions out there.
It is very tough, but we'll see. Big boy will win.
You'll do it. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
And this is Cash coming. He's last round right there, and he's getting 16. He missed the tuffet, and she is getting blown as well. Looks like the wind conditions have changed. She was doing absolutely fantastic during the competition, and on that last 10th round she missed the pea gravel altogether.
No wish. I didn't have a training camp. I'm not in very good shape. I need to do something for the next time.
Well, you were doing very good. I'm looking at some really good results in some of the earlier rounds. You didn't have any training. You did so well in that round number 10.
I push myself as much I can.
And another 16 centimeters. That's for Walter. This is Bill Wenger coming for his final round. Look at that. He's coming, and he nailed 3 centimeters. This is Luke Oak from the U.S. Army Golden Knights. Very nice approach. Very, very, very nice. He's coming, stopping it, and dead center. He scored 0. This is John Snarkowski. Let's see how he does on the round 10. A little bit of push. Fighting that wind and that turbulence coming right down. I think he's not Oh, well, there it is. And he is doing 3 centimeters. Very good. Four centimeters. This is Christopher Hayhurst approaching. He's feeling that turbulence. He's playing quite hard on those toggles, and we got and he did 13 centimeters. This is Dennis Murphy, very serious competitor. And he scores 0. Dennis, very nice 10th round.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, how did you pull that off?
The winds were a little crazy. If you notice, I got adjacent to the target like I normally do when the winds come up, and I wasn't moving, and I went okay. I had a little bit of break, so I did like I do a lot of times with high winds. I slid it just right behind the pad, and I was right at the edge of the P's, and it was bumpy a little bit, but I said, hey, I got to stay here, and then the winds kind of were bouncing around a little, and just stayed with a little bit of break, and you saw I hit just before I hit it, gave it a nice downward motion, and it was nice. You know,
the result is no score, which is the best score.
That's it. Zero's. This is one of the few sports where 0 means you win.
That's right. Exactly. No score is the best score.
That's it, brother.
So a bit of a shifting here at the top, based on round number 10.
Right.
We'll see what happens. Does that mean you're going to represent the United States of America?
Yeah. Regardless of what happens with the jump off and everything, I'm 5th place locked in, so I'm on the U.S. team again.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Fisher Space Pen, American dependability.
This is Drew Raffel. And he scores 16. No, he hit 0 first. This is our guest competitor from Canada, Joe. This is Jimmy Drummond coming for his round 10. A little bit of turbulence right there. He's handling it just fine. Stops it, and he nails 1 centimeter. Ooh, Cheryl's getting blown quite a bit. She's catching a lot of turbulence right here on the final. Funky winds. Let's see how she does. 4 centimeters. This is Rick Coons. He's also getting a little bounced. Let's see what he does. Rick and Cheryl are tied for second, and 2 centimeters definitely puts him in second place. And this is Jimmy Hayhurst, current leader in until round 9. Let's see how he does in round 10, whether or not he's gonna keep his, and he scores 16 centimeters. Jimmy, interesting 10th round.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about what happened?
Yeah, the winds right now are over that stand of trees right there at 5 meters, okay? And if they clip those trees and come over like they're doing exactly right now, all right, you get a rotor. And when the rotor hits and how it hits the tuffet, no one knows because we don't have colored smoke. And it turns it into a crapshoot for everyone, all right? So I was coming in a good position, and actually it felt smooth all the way down to about 50 feet. And then I got rotored down. I went full flight, and the canopy, as you saw, crashed short of the tuffet. I had no control over the canopy whatsoever. That's what a rotor does, all right? So those conditions don't allow a competitor to demonstrate his ability. So I'm going to protest it to the jury, all right? It's completely possible that a jumper just in front of me and just behind me would not be affected by the rotor. The way the rotor rolls across the drop zone, you can be in the middle between when the rotor hits, you can be in front of it, behind it. It's a crapshoot, All right.
There we go.
But it's a 5-meter wind over those trees.
Yep, absolutely. So good luck, and we'll see what happens next.
Yeah, okay.
All righty, Jimmy.
This portion of the program is brought to you by SunPath Products, makers of the Javelin Odyssey, Student Odyssey, and the all-new Javelin Aurora wingsuit rig.
The SunPath student. SunPath quality. Skyhook equipped. Less than $2,400. See your SunPath dealer for more information or go to sunpath.com.
We are with the meet director of this competition here. Last round, number 10 for the accuracy. Very interesting round. A lot of rutters, a lot of interesting approaches we saw here. And Jimmy, who was in first place, scored a 16.
Yes.
What about it?
Well, I mean, you know, just looked at the wind. Nothing above 3.8 in the last 4.5 minutes prior to that. When he was landing, he actually had one of the lowest winds, 3.2. You know, it's not great conditions, but it was. I feel like it was equal for everybody. Had a couple of dead centers, you know, in those conditions, just not long before that. So, you know, I think he's going to file a protest, and we'll see what the jury says.
There we go. We also have a tie, actually.
We do. We're going to have a jump off.
That's right. We are. We'll see how it works out.
We'll have a great. Well, hopefully they both have a good jump.
Excellent. So with this, we conclude the accuracy event, and we're moving on to awards tonight.
We will have awards this evening.
Round 10 of the accuracy event is complete. Very, very, very interesting 10th round right here. And it turns out that we do have a jump off for first place. So that will be between Jimmy Drummond and Rick Kunz. So we'll see how they do, and then we can officially declare a champion for a 2017 accuracy event. You were in third place. Well, it was an interesting 10th round.
Yeah.
Jump off for second place. You had a third. Now you're in a jump off for first.
Yeah.
Tell me all about it.
That 10th round was definitely interesting, as you've seen out there at the target there. Yeah, I didn't actually, you know, I don't think anybody liked, but I didn't like where I was at 80 feet. I was looking like I was landing short, and then ended up letting it run in there, and a lot of hands and steering and stuff, but I got it there at the very end, which is where you need to be.
Yeah, it was an incredible save, actually. I mean, it was we watched.
Yeah, I hope you have video, because I'd like to see.
Yeah, we do have a video of that. It's incredible. So you scored what was it?
1 centimeter
on that one, and it put you on 18.
Yeah, total
altogether.
Yeah.
No, Rick was in a jump off with Cheryl at 16. But now you're gonna jump off with Rick because Jimmy
both
scored.
Ended up with 18.
That's right, because Jimmy scored 16 on that last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the now that you know the conditions out there, you want to do anything different, or you're just gonna go for it?
Nah, you really can't do anything different other than just try to be in the best place you can, and you know you don't want to get there. The whole thing is getting there, but you don't want to get there too high when it's thermally like that, because then once you get the pressure so low in the canopy with no forward speed, it won't steer anymore. So
there we go.
You want to keep it walking forward, but you got to make sure you have enough flight left to get there. I mean, you know the trick. It's just, you know, it's an art form, but it's, you know, you're just making an educated guess every time, and just keep recalculating like
That's right.
like a GPS when you go the wrong way. You're just continuously recalculating what the parachute's doing.
There we go. Well, we do not have a champion yet. The jump off will decide who will be the next USPA National Accuracy Champion for 2017. So, good luck.
All right, thanks, Sammy. Thanks.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Skydive Ferocity, the most exotic drop zone in Las Vegas.
Rick, one more jump off.
Yeah.
The last one was a jump off for second, now it's a jump off for first.
Yeah.
A very interesting 10th round. Tell us all about it.
Well, it was the wind's coming off the trees, and around the trees over there, it's I think they call that the Rayford Dragon or something, but it was ugly. So it was kind of a hit and miss thing, and I just got lucky and got my foot on it. So hopefully the next round it dies off a little bit. But the next, I guess me and Jimmy are going to do a jump off. So we'll see how that works out. Huh?
Yeah, it will decide who's going to be the 2017 champion.
Yeah, I guess. So
Yep.
we'll see how that works out.
How does your mindset resets when you were jumping off with Cheryl for number 2, and now you're re-jumping for number 1?
I just pack and just go do it again.
Another jump.
Yep, just another jump.
Here comes Jimmy. He's setting up high, kind of like he did on round 10. Very nice approach. Let's see what he does. Very smooth. Look at those half brakes. He's setting up. Installed the canopy. And 2 centimeters. He's getting a bit of a surge out there. Rocking that canopy. Smooth. There we go. Let's see how he does now. And he scored 1, and he had a new champion here. Let's go see the champion. Yeah.
1, 2, 2, 0, point.
Congratulations, champ, right here. 1 centimeter.
What do you do? What Jimmy get?
He got 2 cents. So yeah, congratulations.
You gotta be kidding.
I'm not kidding you. You are the new champion, the 2017 accuracy champion. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Absolutely. So you get 2 medals. You are a team accuracy champion and an individual champion.
Yeah.
How does it feel, sir?
It really hasn't sunk in yet, but yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to be able to jump with these guys, and I mean these guys are the best, and it worked out good for me. So I just got lucky, I guess.
Well, there you have it. We do have a new champion in this tiebreaker for the first place between Rick Coons and Jimmy Drummond. And the new champion is Rick Coons, 2017 USPA accuracy champion. Rick is also on Skydive Rick's team, and he's also a team accuracy champion for the 2017. So he's gonna get 2 medals. Congratulations to all the winners, and we wish them all the best representing United States of America in the World Championships next year in Bulgaria. Tomorrow we continue with canopy formation. Until then, my name is Sam Vasiliev, and you are watching Skydive TV. Stay tuned.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Fisher Space Pen, American dependability.
Good morning, you're watching yet another broadcast of Skydive TV right here from the 2017 USPA National Parachuting Championships. Today the day continues with canopy formation and award ceremony for the accuracy event from yesterday. Another interesting event that's going to happen today, which came up last minute, is going to be the money meet.
team accuracy medals. For starters, I'd just like to say that the pacemakers managed to score a total of 248 for 4th place.
Yay!
But your bronze medal went to numero uno. Bronze medalists had a total of 239 points. Your silver medal in team accuracy went to Team Fishbone.
All right.
And ladies and gentlemen, the first place, Skydive Rick.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Paragear, the world's largest selection of skydiving equipment.
Bronze medal winner for the 2017 National Championships in accuracy landing with a total of 20 cents, Cheryl Stern. And in one of the best tiebreakers I've seen in years, with a decision in round 11 of a difference of 1 cent. Silver medal and second place goes to Mr. James Drummond. His total for 10 rounds was 18. And then those 2 extra cents. And your gold medal in 2017 National Champion with a total of 18 cents in 10 rounds plus 1 cent to Mr. Rick Coon.
Smile, damn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2017 Accuracy Landing National Champion. Good job. This will be the core of your women's team for this year. Team patches will be presented by team manager and head of delegation, Mr. Dana Engelstead. Dennis Murphy. Jim Hayhurst, who's not with us. Drew Ripple.
Right, Joe.
Jimmy Drummond and Rick Coon.
Hi, guys.
The 2018 Men's National Accuracy Team.
I don't know if there's any more room over there.
So here we are with the 2017 USPA National champions of accuracy, individual and team. Congratulations, champs.
Thank you.
So this is also the team that's going to be representing the United States in Bulgaria in 2018, which is the championships. Is everybody ready?
Yes. Yes.
Yes?
Yes, we certainly are.
Skydive rigs, I want to walk over here. This is the 11th, 12th championship title in a row.
Yeah, I think it's 12 years now that I've been able to jump with the team. Cheryl and Jimmy Hayhurst and Drew Riffle, and what an awesome bunch of guys to work with. It's so much fun.
There we go. What is it going to take to prep for Bulgaria next year?
A lot of practice. A lot of practice. Hopefully we can get some jumps and the weather cooperates, but just practice and go over there and do what we can do.
There we go. And look here, the alternate on the team. Tell us what you're going to do to prepare for next year.
Do a lot more training, try to keep up with these guys.
Yeah.
I need a lot more training to go, that's for sure.
Well, congratulations to all of you. Thank you. And good luck in Bulgaria.
Thanks.
This portion of the program is brought to you by SunPath Products. SunPath's got your back with innovation, quality, and award-winning customer service.
The SunPath student. SunPath quality. Skyhook equipped. Less than $2,400. See your SunPath dealer for more information or go to sunpath.com.
We finished the accuracy part of the Nationals yesterday, and a very generous person, John D'Annunzio, said that the airport was going to basically put $1,000 on the line.
Okay.
Winner take all, accuracy competition 4 rounds.
Excellent.
Then it increased that there was a next donor who stepped up and donated an additional $1,000.
And who was that additional donor?
Mr. Dana.
Well, Mr. Dana, why don't you step in, sir? Tell us a little bit about it.
I'm a trustee on the International Skydiving Museum, and we're partners in the museum,
Yes,
Skydive
right. Yes, sir.
TV.
Yes, sir.
And I'm team leader and delegation leader for next year's World Mate. And
That's
I'm a former style and accuracy competitor.
excellent. That's why you're handing out the badges earlier.
Yes, yes.
So you donated an extra. How much money for this meet?
I matched D'Annunzio's $1,000.
And then he went and spoke to Pat Thomas.
All right.
And she donated an additional $1,000.
Okay.
So what started off as an impromptu meet for $1,000 winner take all turned into $3,000 that was divided among first place being $1,200, second place being $900, third place being $600, and fourth place being $300.
Excellent.
And in addition to this morning, it was announced that there was an anonymous donor that was going to cover everybody's skydives. So it cost absolutely nothing to jump out of a plane and potentially win $1,200.
There we go.
And as luck would have it, the winds and everything cooperated. It was a wild, wild west rules. There were no rules. We didn't set up a wind meter. There were no ways to tell it. You had 3 judges in the target at all times. The competitors had to set their own separation. If there were any protests, they were to be filed next week in Omaha.
There we go.
So we did it, and the very last pass that got out was when the drop zone got shut down for that storm that just went through.
Yep.
So how lucky was it all?
Made it by 5 minutes.
We have all the winners, and the money is ready to be handed out.
Well, there you have it. Let's find out who these winners are. Stay tuned right here on Skydive TV, guys, for this award ceremony. This is what we call a show me the money. The winners of the money meet, we'd like to thank all the sponsors for their generosity. How does it feel to come to the Nationals and walk away with money?
Normally you spend a lot of money, but it's really nice to walk away with some. But just to jump with a great group of folks and the sponsors and the drop zone that just went out of their way. It was just fabulous, and it's fun. I just had a great time.
Absolutely. Well, Jimmy, second place again on a money meet.
Yeah, it was a great surprise for all of us. They said it after we got finished yesterday, and it was nice to have another competition just to get back in that mode of competing, and it's good practice and good experience.
Very cool. Well, congratulations. And Joe, you came all the way out of Canada. Did you expect to walk back with $300?
No, it was a great surprise. This meet was a lot of fun, jumping with the guys and women, and I really enjoyed it. And these dollars, of course, go a long way when I get across the border.
Well,
so
yeah, it's double, right?
Extra special.
It's extra special.
Well, 20% maybe.
20%.
25.
But it helps pay for the trip, up all the way
Oh,
down here.
oh yeah. No, it's wonderful.
There we go.
I appreciate
Drew?
it. Yes.
Your turn. So how does it feel to walk away with some cash in your
At
hand?
least I get my hotel paid for.
That's it?
So that's good.
And,
Yeah,
and a few
I like
jumps
that.
or just a hotel?
A couple jumps. I got 4 jumps
There
paid
we
for and a
go.
hotel. What more could ask for?
Well, congratulations to all of you guys.
This portion of the program is brought to you by NZ Aerosports, the creators of Icarus and Daedalus canopies proudly made in New Zealand.
Well, good morning. Thank you for watching and thank you for staying tuned. Beautiful day of jumping yesterday, but today, not so much so. The clouds are back and the rain is here. We are standing right into it. We are on a weather hold until further notice. Until then, stay tuned. Let's take a look at who the competitors are in the canopy formation event. Total of 3 teams have registered in the 2-way open sequential event. We have total of 3 teams in the 2-way sequential advanced. Let's see who they are. Total of 2 teams have registered for the 4-way rotation. Let's see the teams. There are 3 teams competing in the 4-way sequential event. Let's see who they are.
This portion of the program is brought to you by SunPath Products, the choice of champions for over 30 years.
The SunPath student. SunPath quality. Skyhook equipped. Less than $2,400. See your SunPath dealer for more information or go to sunpath.com.
We're on a 15-minute call and the competitors in the canopy formation events are getting ready. We're going to bring you those videos shortly. Stay tuned. My name is Sammy Vasiliev and you are watching Skydive TV. This is round one for four-way rotation in the canopy formation event. The guys are getting ready. Plane's about to take off. The weather's beautiful, so stay tuned for more action right here on Skydive TV.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Paragear, serving skydivers and the world since 1960.
Well, after 5 rounds of competition, the rain came, so everybody is on hold. It's pouring like it's some sort of a crazy storm. Maybe some after effects of Irma are coming back, but we are on a weather hold until further notice. There it is, guys, the storm is done and we are bringing the planes out. The competition will continue into round 6 for the 4-way rotation event here at the 2017 USPA National Parachuting Championships. Lots of action coming up, guys, stay tuned. So we have Elsinore, 2 wrapped up, and Bad Goats. So these teams are training at the same drop zone, obviously in Elsinore. Is that correct, guys?
That's right.
Oh, yeah. So 2 teams this year in 4-way rotation. Very little turnout, so why is that?
We think a lot had to do with the hurricanes that rolled through. Some of the competition is stuck with flooded houses, and so low turnout.
Low turnout. So how does that affect the performance, guys? I mean, you obviously train at the same spot, at the same location. You guys know each other. How is it affecting your competition?
We still got to do our best. We still got to come and represent and show the world what USPA members can do.
When you train, do you keep secrets from each other?
No, they help us very much. They try to teach us their techniques and give us video debrief and free coaching, and yep.
The competitors about to board a plane, 5-minute call for round 6 in canopy formation. Let's take a look at the standings after round 5 and see who's in the leading board by how many points.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Fisher Space Pen, American dependability. This portion of the program is brought to you by Skydive Ferocity, the drop zone for skydivers in Las Vegas.
And here we go, round number 8. This is the last round of the 2017 USPA National Parachuting Championships canopy formation 4-way rotation event. Well, let's see who takes the go home. What a day today. Started with the rain, then we started jumping, then the rainstorm came again, and now this was the end of day 2 of the competition right here at the 2017 USPA National Parachuting Championships. The 4-way event, the 4-way rotation event is over, and we continue tomorrow with the 4-way sequential. Let's take a look at the final standings for the canopy formation 4-way rotation event. Thanks for watching and stay tuned with Skydive TV.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Sunpath Products, makers of the Javelin Odyssey, Student Odyssey, and the all-new Javelin Aurora wingsuit rig.
The Sunpath student. Sunpath quality. Skyhook equipped. Less than $2,400. See your Sunpath dealer for more information or go to sunpath.com.
Good morning, another beautiful day right here at the 2017 USPA National Parachuting Championships right here at Rayford, North Carolina. Today, starting the day off with canopy piloting. It's going to be a beautiful day, beautiful competition. Competitors are all pumped up. As of this morning, there are 61 registered competitors. Let's take a look at who the canopy piloting competitors are. Canopy pilots are on a 10-minute call, and round one is about to get off the ground momentarily here. Stand by because the action is going to be just incredible. I want to bring it right to you. And let's take a look at the current standings after round one in distance.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Paragear. Get all your skydiving gear at Paragear.
Let's take the standings after round 2 in distance event. Jay, you were in second position after round 2, and that was a pretty nice last run. How did it feel?
I felt great. It was perfect. I finally got set up on the gates where I wanted to. Money on the placement, nice climb. I think I took first on that round. We'll see if it bumped me up to first overall. I hope so. But feeling good about that.
You've been traveling Europe, buddy. How does it feel to be on home turf?
It hurts. I'm looking forward to getting done with this meet and having some time off to been fighting a shoulder injury all summer, and I haven't had any time to let it heal. I didn't even get to sit out right after the injury long enough. The doctors weren't super happy with me, but after this meet, I have 2 months to get it sorted before the World Cup, so just got to make it through this one.
That's right. So distance is over. Your best event is coming up in just a little bit. Zone accuracy. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, the other 2 runs, the other 2 events should go much better. Distance is the one that hurts a lot right now, so hopefully I can make up some points in them.
Tommy, here we go, buddy. All by yourself in a twin otter on a re-jump. What happened?
Yeah, on the second round of distance, I had a RDS malfunction. As I was getting that off, then my ring half hitched around my brake line, and so I was able to keep it under control, and I had to go land off on the other DZ, but I only had about quarter brakes.
Wow.
When I was flying my 79, so that was fun.
Yeah, I'm sure. So you didn't chop it, you decided
to fly? I stayed with it and got everything under control, and then I started doing some checks to make sure everything was steerable, and it was, and I knew I could land it safely, get the canopy to at least plane out, and so I just landed off on the other side and just slid it in.
There you go. Well, good luck on that one, buddy.
Thank you.
All right. The distance event is over. The results are going to be in just a moment, and we will find out who is the winner of the distance event in canopy piloting right here at the 2017 USPA National Parachuting Championships. Stay tuned.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Fisher Space Pen, American dependability.
coming from Europe, competing out there. How much training rest actually did you have between here and Europe?
Not too much rest actually. This whole summer has been kind of go, go, go. But we got a lot of good training in for this competition right before, so we're feeling pretty good.
Very interesting first round of speed and some surprises, of course. The favorite, Tommy Dillerback, actually had to bail out on his first round simply because on the entry he hit the water. Take a look at that video.
This portion of the program is brought to you by NZ Aerosports, the creators of Icarus and Daedalus canopies proudly made in New Zealand.
The canopy piloting competition continues right here at the 2017 USPA National Parachuting Champions with speed. Round 1 is complete. Let's take a look at the current standings. And the scores after round 1, Nick Batch is on the top spot, followed by Justin Price and Ryan Brownlow in the number 3 position. We'll see how all they do in round 2. And the competitors just boarded for round 2. Let's see what happens in round 2 right here at the 2017 USPA National Parachuting Championships Canopy Piloting event. It's a pleasure to see you again here, but you are a guest again at this event. You know, you go all over the world competing in these events as a guest. Why do you do it?
For the challenge, for myself. Like, I know I cannot become US champion, but I know here the competition is very, very good. So pretty much it's for me. I mean, that's all what it is about. Well, I want to challenge myself, and I can only get that in a very good competition.
That's right. Well, you're doing pretty good. Yes, so thanks for coming out here. Thanks for putting on a show. So
Thank you
we'll
for
keep
having
up
me.
with you. Absolutely. Thanks, Cornelia.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Skydive Ferocity, the skydiving jewel in Las Vegas.
Let's see what happens in round 3, the final round of this competition for the speed event. What happened in that round 1, sir?
Just attacking a little bit too much, and I thought when I finished my turn, the beginning part of the rollout looked good, and then I don't know if I got pushed or slid or whatever, but I mean, it was too late. It's happening so fast that I tried to move out of the way and took the buoy head on, took it out.
Yeah.
So 0 for that round, and then the last 2 rounds went good. That one went really well, actually. That was a good round. That should be one of the top scores, I think. That felt good. So. But yeah, good day. 6 jumps in, and now we're on to Zone Act tomorrow, I think.
That's right. But do you think that first round is going to cost you the first place?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure, definitely. Yeah, I mean, you ain't gonna make it. I'll be lucky to make it into the top 10 with a 0 now. Yeah. So we'll see.
Well, bummer.
Yeah.
But that's what the competition is all
right.
about. We'll
Thanks,
continue tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at the standings after round 3. This is it for today. We continue tomorrow morning bright and early. Hopefully the weather holds up with the Canopy Piloting's last event, which is zone accuracy. Thank you for watching and stay tuned. My name is Sam Vasiliev and you are watching Skydive TV.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Paragear, the world's largest selection of skydiving equipment.
Good morning. Yet another beautiful morning right here at the 2017 USPA National Parachuting Championships. Today is the last event in Canopy Piloting, which is the zone accuracy. As you can see right behind me, the judges are getting ready and we will find out who is going to be winning the zone accuracy event after 3 rounds. We have a lot of action to bring to you, so stay tuned with Skydive TV. Let's take a look at who the competitors are in the zone accuracy event. There has been a couple of changes in the zone accuracy, and what I mean by that is the actual center has been narrowed down. So the level of performance of the competitors needs to be up to very high par in order to hit that center. How was round 1 for you?
Not exactly a textbook swoop, but it was fun nonetheless.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know, zero wind, we have a little bit of hand wind on this one. You're going to adjust your approach?
Oh yeah, we'll see how it goes when I'm up there. It's definitely going to help with the stand up, nice flare and stuff. So yeah, this one should be a little
Cool.
bit in the
What's
first
the wing
one.
loading for you?
2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Good
Thanks.
luck.
All right, man.
Yeah. round one, winds are shifting for round two just a little bit. Are you gonna do anything different on that one?
Probably just set up a little tighter to the course and try to bring some more power through the gates and see if we can't put some more scores up.
Very cool. What's the wing loading for you?
I'm at about a 2.5.
2.5. What are you flying?
Comp 75.
There we go, man. Good luck in round two.
All right.
It's going great. It's super fun. We actually got some beautiful weather conditions here for once in a comp, which is awesome, and you know, getting to shred with all the friends here.
There we go. Going into round two, are you ready?
Hope so.
Yeah. All the training is gonna pay off.
What training I did get in, for sure.
How much training did you get in?
I got 4 jumps before the comp started.
Wow, that's a lot of training, my friend.
Yeah.
Why so little?
I had to go back to Florida for work, and then because of the hurricane, travel got a little delayed.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Fisher Space Pen, American dependability.
What motivated you to come out of retirement?
They gave me a wild card slot to the World Games, so I was able to come back in competition even though I didn't make the U.S. team last year. The overall goal is to make the U.S. team. I was hoping for the win. I'm a little bit behind after that last round, so working on it. You know, need 2 100s on the next few rounds to get that.
How do you feel? Do you think you're going to be able to get it?
Yeah, you know, as I've it's been a little bit of rough meet for me. I've had a few little incidences that caused me to be off my game. So I'm just trying to find myself again in that spot. It's a weird place.
Honestly, this has not been my best competition of the year. I've struggled a little bit, but I'm really proud of my 2 teammates who are battling out right now. I'm both sitting on top of Zone AC, and I'm looking for big things for those guys. Jared Denzel and John Lopez are crushing it.
That's right. So you think it's a mental game from here on?
Yeah, definitely the nerves and the mind's going to be telling you to do things. Conditions are perfect today, so it's actually favorable for a lot of people to make good runs, and stay composed, keep your good head on your shoulders, make the right decision, and stand up in the box.
Round 2 in Zone AC, you want to do something different based on the little bit of a different wind conditions?
It looks like we have a slightly bigger headwind right now, so just bring a little bit more power and bring all the power on the water, and then once you get off the water, then you can manage a little bit with the toggle, slow it down a little.
Favorites to win, you know, and you and Tommy Dillaback. Tommy had a bad first round.
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, he had a bad first round. Right now, it sits as it currently sits. It's
I think Kurt, Nick, and myself in the top 3 with Mr. Bobo just behind me. Yeah, so it's actually a pretty tight race. I'm like 14 points behind first place, so it's nice. I like seeing a tight race. It's always nice to see it battle out at the end, especially in my worst event.
Yeah. Do you perform better under pressure when you know that you're about to get it, but not?
I do. Yeah. I push myself. I perform a lot better when I'm under pressure. Yeah.
There we go. What's your wing loading?
A lot.
What is it?
For speed, around 3.6, 3.67 or something like that. For accuracy, I obviously want a lighter load, so around 2.4, 2.5.
There we go. Anything different you want to do on round 2, accuracy?
Yeah, I think I'm going to maybe tighten it up just a tad bit and not carve as hard. I carved a little hard the first time to keep it down on the course. It's easier for me to carve into the course because people that have heavy water contact, you can see them lift off the water. They lighten the load off the wing, so I carve in to keep the contact with the water, but maybe a little bit less of a hard carve because I actually missed one of the water gates.
This portion of the program is brought to you by NZ Aerosports, the creators of Icarus and Daedalus canopies proudly made in New Zealand.
Kitch and Kurt, you're tied currently on first place zone accuracy after round 1. Anything different you want to do to pull off the first place as you always do?
No, I'm not really gonna focus too much on the Zonac medal. More worried about the overall medal and the national championship. So
that's a bit of a surprise because that's your event.
Yeah, but I just take it easy and I don't want anything stupid. So I don't want to chase an event gold medal, which doesn't mean quite as much as obviously a national championship. I got to protect my lead in that. So yeah.
There we go. And how about yourself?
I've had a good meet so far.
Yeah.
My first Zonac wasn't the greatest. I hopped off the water just before the last buoy, but hey, it's all good.
Are you US or guest competitor?
No, I'm a guest competitor from New Zealand.
That's right. Yeah. So what brings you to the US Nationals as a guest competitor?
The caliber in the US is super high, so if you want to play with the big boys, you got to come over and jam with them. So
hang out
that's
with
why I'm
this
here.
guy right next to
you,
huh?
Exactly.
There
exactly.
we go. Well, good luck. Thanks for coming out, mate.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
Pretty good. Kind of in the middle of the pack on top 8. It's kind of one of my goals to make the 2 U.S. teams. So
2 U.S. teams. You did have a couple of years of injury. Actually, was it a couple years ago?
This is 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah.
How have you recovered from that?
I think pretty good. A lot of extra work off the drop zone really helped me get back in shape, and got these sweet little spandex sleeves on my legs to help me, give me extra strength to stand up in these axi landings. But other than that, just a lot of hard work.
Got to do what you got to do.
Yep.
Have you had a lot of training this year?
Oh yeah, lots of jumping.
Lots of jumping.
So I got high expectations for myself.
Well prepped.
Yeah.
What's your wing loading?
About 2.5.
2.5.
On a VK 79.
Very nice. First round had 0 wins. Any different that you want to do on that one?
Not really. I mean, things go exactly the same from one Zonac run to the next. It'd be kind of a miracle. So just kind of set myself up in a pretty good area to bring some power and get on my water gates and then manage what I do on the zones.
There we go. feels automatic on set. How's the competition going so far, injury-wise?
Pretty good actually. Just a couple dings, bruises, stuff like that. Nothing major, so it's been really good.
That's
really
excellent.
Well.
That's how we want to keep it, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. I want to be bored the entire time.
That's right. We have Richo here, first year competing at nationals in the advanced event. Richo, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. Yesterday came off pretty strong. Today's a little more frustrating. Conditions are a little variable, but feeling good.
How does it feel to compete on such a level at the nationals against some of the top dogs in the industry?
It's awesome. I mean, this sport's incredible. Hanging out with all the pros, you're getting like a ton of really helpful advice. Everyone's super friendly, but it's definitely daunting. There are some pretty fast dudes here.
That's right. Well, I'm gonna ask you a question. You only do it in pink. I mean, you see a lot of blues, a lot of yellows, greens, and stuff like that. But pink, why pink?
I don't know, man. It's a bit different. I like to stand out. Plus it's really easy to work out which gear is mine.
Can't make a mistake on that one.
Exactly. It's pretty challenging to pick up someone else's rig.
That's right. So, what's your favorite event out of all three?
Honestly, it used to be Zonac. I think these days it's Speed. There's something really satisfying about just like shoving a parachute through the course really fast, like being banked over.
Yeah. So Zonac, wind conditions shifted from round 1 to round 2. Anything different you want to do?
I'm definitely going to set up deeper next time. I missed the entry gate on round 2, which was a bit frustrating, but just going to push it way back, drag all the gates, stand up in the box.
There we go. What's your wing loading?
2.6.
2.6. Well, good luck round 2, buddy.
Awesome. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Richo.
Take care.
Appreciate it. So there we have it. The results are out after round 1, and in first place are Patrick Kessler, John Lopez, Jared Zell, and Kurt Bartholomew. Let's see who is going to be able to sustain that first position and take the gold home. 2 more rounds left in the zone accuracy event.
This portion of the program is brought to you by SunPath Products. SunPath's got your back with innovation, quality, and award-winning customer service.
The SunPath student. SunPath quality. Skyhook equipped. Less than $2,400. See your SunPath dealer for more information or go to sunpath.com.
I'm just pushing as hard as I can, trying to make it back up into the top. I lost 13 points behind Kurt on the last run, so we'll see where he ends up. But I got 13 points to make up in 2 rounds, so I got to get 2 perfect hundreds to have a chance.
There we go. Well, we got the first one right here. So
yeah, so we'll just do 1 more and then call it a day.
There we go, buddy.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Skydive Ferocity, the drop zone for skydivers in Las Vegas.
Let's take a look at the final standings. Skydive TV is going straight to Skydive Paris right after these nationals to cover the USPA National Skydiving Championships, which involves all the free fall disciplines. Stay tuned for some more action in just a couple of days, guys, and we'll be there to bring it all to you. I would like to say a very special thank you to all of our program sponsors, without whom the creation of Skydive TV and these programs will be impossible. So thank you Paragear, thank you Sunpath, thank you NZ Aerosports, thank you Fisher Spacepen and Skydive Ferocity. Special thanks goes to the host, Skydive Paracletes, for hosting this fantastic event and for accommodating all of Skydive TV's needs, and of course the event owner, USPA. Thank you USPA for putting such a fantastic event together. We'll see you in Paris. A very special thank you to all of you, the viewers out there who are watching our programs. Thank you. My name is Sam Vasiliev and you are watching Skydive TV.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Fisher Spacepen, American dependability. This portion of the program is brought to you by NZ Aerosports, the creators of Icarus and Daedalus canopies proudly made in New Zealand. This portion of the program is brought to you by SunPath Products, the choice of champions for over 30 years.
The SunPath student. SunPath quality, Skyhook equipped, less than $2,400. See your SunPath dealer for more information or go to sunpath.com.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Paragear, serving skydivers and the world since 1960. This portion of the program is brought to you by Skydive Ferocity, the skydiving jewel in Las Vegas.
Elsinore 2 wrapped up, the new national champions canopy formation. Congratulations, guys. You will be representing America in Australia next year, is that correct?
I believe that's correct, yes.
Yeah, so what's next for you guys?
Well, before we get to Australia for the World Meet, we're going to have to do a lot of practice jumps. So from now to then, we'll be jumping quite a bit.
Where is home for you?
We jump in Lake Elsinore, California.
Lake Elsinore. So, did you expect to get this title? I mean, did you expect more teams to show up and compete against each other versus what actually happened?
Yeah, I'd say we did expect more teams to be here, but Hurricane Irma kind of made that a little bit uncertain. So people that did show up did put on a good show, so that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I watched some of the videos. You guys did some incredible stuff up there. It was too busy for us to go back and forth between all the events, but finally we get together to ask you a couple of questions. Now, what was the most challenging about this event?
This event, as in the most recent one?
Yeah, this round.
This one. All right, sequentials is what we did most recently, and we don't practice that very much or if at all, so it was a bit of a challenge just to figure out how to do the dives and make it safe and at least competitively speedy.
Yeah. And just a lot of fun.
Yeah,
And a lot of fun.
We didn't have to work hard at making a lot of fun. We do that no matter what.
There we go.
But it was a lot of fun.
Did Irma affect your performance in any way?
I wouldn't say it affected our performance, no, because we practice and live in California. All it did was make us uncertain whether or not the competition was going to go forward, and we just showed up ready to jump no matter what, and it ended up being pretty good weather.
There we go. Well, congratulations. We'll see you guys in Australia next year.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Here we are with Slot Switch. They're the two-way champions here for 2017 USPA Parachuting Championships. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. You'll be representing America at a World Meet next year.
Definitely.
How does that make you feel?
Feels awesome.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
You know, this year's competition had not so many teams. You know, how did that affect you mentally?
Not really at all. We've always, from day one, we've always been just competing against ourselves. We look at our average from the years past and we just try to beat ourselves, and whatever else happens, happens. So
there we go.
It hasn't changed much for us at all.
No. So where are you guys based at?
We're jump outside of Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee. How's the weather up there comparing to what is here?
Right now, not too bad. It's about 10 degrees colder than it is here right now, but as winter comes, it gets much worse.
There we go.
Well, when our practice days this year were cut short because of
Yeah,
the weather on the weekends, just really cut our days down.
There we go. So what's next for the team, guys?
A little bit of a break, actually. Probably do finish up some of the web challenge stuff from the FAI event and take a break for the winter and start training hard in the spring.
There we go. Well, congratulations. We'll see you in Australia.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. Right on. Yep.
This portion of the program is brought to you by NZ Aerosports, the creators of Icarus and Daedalus canopies proudly made in New Zealand. This portion of the program is brought to you by SunPath Products, makers of the Javelin Odyssey, Student Odyssey, and the all-new Javelin Aurora wingsuit rig.
The SunPath student. SunPath quality. Skyhook equipped. Less than $2,400. See your SunPath dealer for more information or go to sunpath.com.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Paragear. Get all your skydiving gear at Paragear.
That's silver medal, eh? The gold medal at first place, with a single best run in round 3 of 157 meters, Jay Sanders. Mary Poppins, y'all. Okay. Your 2017 Open Distance
This portion of the program is brought to you by Fisher Space Pen, American dependability.
It is always a pleasure.
Can you all get in a photo? Can you all guys?
We have a Golden Snorkel Award that goes to the competitor that shows the best sportsmanship. This year we have chosen John Haley to receive even though he's not here. At the end of round 2, he had a chop, which allowed him to have a jump, and he got behind and behind. and he opted to take zeros for those rounds in order to keep the meet moving because he says he's here for the experience and not the score. So John can take home a little gold after all.
Here we are, we have the overall champions for 2017 USPA National Parachuting Championships and also the last year, 2016. Kurt, I want to start with you. You came here and wanted this title so badly. What happened?
I'm struggling with an injury. I'm lucky I could really compete this summer at all. Didn't make the doctors too happy, but I couldn't really sit at home and watch from the sidelines. Got to be here to make the U.S. team as well for the next 2 world meets. Came and gave it my everything, climbed to the top at one point, but yeah, it's just a bit of a struggle, and I mean, you know, being next to these 2 guys on the overall podium, it's always a pleasure, and it's always tough to compete against these guys. The level's super high here, so.
Absolutely. Jay, I'm going to come over to you. In distance, you know, up until round 2 he was up leading, and then all of a sudden you came in strong. What motivated you?
It wasn't really much motivation as much as just making the run better, get tighter on the gates. The first few runs I was a little deep and didn't really place myself where I wanted to be, and the third one I did, and just everything lined up, and when it did I went for it and worked. So.
There we go. And Craig, you buddy didn't have a best meet since our conversation last time, and but you ended up 3rd.
Yep.
How'd you do it?
Well, I don't train. I don't practice. I just kind of go out there and wing it at the last second. I don't recommend practicing or training at all. If you want to do this and do well, just don't do anything. Yep. And if you're not going to get the gold medal, get the bronze, because it doesn't say anything about first, second, or third. You can shine it up, and it looks just like gold, and nobody will ever know the difference.
Or you can get a gold plated too.
There you go.
Yeah,
no, I actually dedicated a lot of training this time. This is my home drop zone, you know, so I have a lot more jumps here than everywhere else. So I focused on my weaker events more than I focused on the other events, which probably hurt me in the overall for the other events. But I'm actually healthier than now than I have been the last couple of years. So I was feeling good going in here.
There we go. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Nick Batch. This is 15 month you took off. You made 15 jumps, and you came here. You got a bit frustrated in that round, last round on the distance, but you pulled it off. 2 perfect. How did you manage that?
You know, I went away for a while. I didn't make the U.S. team last year. It was a little struggle in there, and mental side, I found myself outside the sport, helped out a bit, you know. So I'd say a lot of these competitors, everybody's so really, you know, everybody's at the same skill level, and then it's just who is in the right mental place on that day. And I happen to be on that mental spot where I need to be to win. So the last 2 months have been really successful for me, and just put everything I had into it and just kept pushing. But it's always a struggle, you know, like these guys are awesome. Everybody in the community has gotten so much better in the last few years. To win like 10 years ago is not the same as to win now. It's much harder field than it used to be, for sure.
Absolutely, the skill level is so much better.
Yeah, everybody's awesome.
What was your motivation to come out of retirement and be here?
I got a wild card slot to the World Games over the summer for the Olympic tryouts, and took a long time to decide whether I even wanted to come back and do that event. But once I started getting back into it, you know, you get sucked back into your passion if you find the right reasons to do it, you know. So I found the right reasons, and that's why I'm here.
What are those fun reasons for you?
Doing it for myself now.
Doing it for yourself?
Yeah.
Well, last year in Canada, you and I had a very long conversation. And you were pretty much telling me, Sammy, I'm done. This is it for me. Mm-hmm. What made you decide that then? And how did that change over the years? I know it's for the right reasons for yourself, but there's got to be something else.
I stopped paying attention to all the political things that are going on in the sport because I can't control them, and just focused on my own performance.
There we go. Well, congratulations to the champions. Fantastic job. Well, I look forward to filming you guys in Australia next year as well, and in Poland, hopefully. So, good luck.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Skydive Ferocity, the skydiving jewel in Las Vegas.
2017 USPA National Parachuting Champions in the advanced category. Logan, I'm going to start with you. This is your first medal here at the Nationals, is that correct?
Yep, it's the first time I've medaled at Nationals. I think I took 12th last year, so I've been training really hard, and it's nice to see all my work pay off.
That's right. Well, you also managed to score this competition with your system, which is Control Tower. How do you manage to do both, scoring and competing at the same time?
So most competitions that we run, I also compete in, so I do both the scores and compete at the same time. So I basically pack as fast as possible and then go in and enter the scores until I have to get back on the plane. Here at Nationals, we have somebody dedicated to do the scores so that we can run the live scoring system, and I get to just focus on competing, which is really nice.
There we go. What's next for Logan?
Ready to learn a bigger turn, bring more power, and, you know, train more next year, I guess, yeah.
There we go. Congrats, girl.
Thank you.
All right, beautiful. And Alex, number two. Number two. So I got that one right this time. Tough competition. You pulled it off.
Super
very close.
tough.
Yep.
It was as close as you could ask for, man.
So how did you prep for all this, mentally, physically?
Mentally, just trained a bunch. Went to a lot of comps and tried as hard as I could.
Yep.
Didn't do as well as I'd hoped, but this guy right here, he's some good competition. It was a lot of fun.
That's right.
So,
well, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Too. And Neil, you won the overall. Here you are. How did you get here?
Training. A lot of time working with some really good people over the years. Had a lot of good coaches that have kind of pushed me in the right direction. And a lot of practice and time and effort. Yeah, man, that's about it.
There we go. So, what's next for you?
More training, more skydiving, more work in the sport, and hopefully come back and be an open in a year or two, and you get to compete with the big boys.
There we go.
You have some. I mean, this was some really good competition, but you know that's the next level of competition. So
You got to move up.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, all champions.
Thank you.
And we'll see you. We'll keep watching you guys up and see what happens afterwards, huh?
Thanks, man.
All right. Thanks, guys.